have this whole bin. It is overflowing. It's actually pretty heavy, so let's get started. Hi, welcome to Crochet with Elena. Today I'm going to show you guys everything that I have crocheted in the past 30 days, all of October. So the first thing is these jumbo size cows. I made quite a bit of these. I think these are definitely one of my best sellers is the cows. And I made my own pattern. It was really hard. I'm going to have to make a video on writing patterns because it was very difficult. I mean, it was my first time. That's how I added on these little udders. So I have two versions, one with the udders and one without. Like this one doesn't have any. I have a bunch of different colors. So I have two jumbo pink cows, a yellow one, this blue one, and I even made this little purse with it, and it actually works, like you could put stuff in it. I'm running out of arm space. And this doesn't count the ones that I already sold. So in the month of October, I probably made double the amount of the cows that I'm currently holding, but I sold the other ones. To go with all these big cows, I also made some medium size. As I go through these, I'll just start stacking them over here so I don't get confused with what I have in the bin. Next up is the medium size cows. These are also using the pattern that I had created. Of course, I did sell a few during the past month, but these are the ones that I have left. Medium blue, no udders. I did put an extra row on the legs, so these are a little bit longer than what they usually are. So I had this really pretty green color that I had used for a baby blanket before. I ran out of the green right when I was halfway through the head, some white instead. And I also made another pattern, which is this cute mushroom cow. I loved the cows, but I wanted to incorporate those into another item, and I thought this was a fun little mashup to do a little mushroom cow. This was one of my, I guess you would say like a prototype of the pattern before I had finalized it. So this one is a little bit bigger, and I had like smaller ears, but I think I ended up liking how this one turned out better. We got two mushroom cows. This next one I made was really fun. I've made one, I think, a few months ago. It's a banana. It even has the little peels. I add a little smiley to it, and it's pretty big. Another fruit that I have, because I had some extra yellow from the banana, was this lemon. And to stick with the food theme, we have a strawberry ice cream cone. I thought this was really fun. I loved how the cone turned out, because these were different stitches than I had ever really used before. So it kind of tested my crochet knowledge, because it's not just one of the basic stitches that everybody knows. I'll have to look back at the book to see what it actually was. So just like the green cow where I was trying to use up the green color yarn that I already have, I also found this really pretty rainbow color. But these are two rainbow gummy bears. They fit right in your hand. I had enough yarn to make like 2.5 of these. So I just made 2 and I threw out the rest of the yarn because I probably wasn't going to use it for anything else. But these were the perfect things to use up that extra yarn, because there was no way that I can make a full big project with just the little amount of yarn that I had left. So we got 2 rainbow gummy bears. Still sticking with the food theme, going from those little gummy bears to now a jumbo size watermelon popsicle. I was about to say ice cream cone, but no, this is popsicle. This thing is very big. I was trying to measure it. I mean, it's definitely over 12 inches tall, but this one is huge. I love making like such different types of items. Like I can go from animals to foods to like a jumbo popsicle. Like there's so many fun things to make. For these two, I was very proud of myself because I really just wanted to throw out the yarn because I was just so over it. These two strawberries. So when I first started crocheting last year, I bought this yarn. It was very good for, I would say, a first project. It's this very thick blanket yarn. Only had a little bit left of each of these colors, and I was really dreading using them because sometimes it can be difficult to use. It's just not what I've been used to lately. But I found a way to make them usable and into cute little things. So we have a light pink, a little bit bigger compared to the red, and I also had this leftover blanket yarn. It's like this green camouflage color. I still have some more of this. I did make a cow with this green, but I had already sold it, so that's why it's not in the video. This next one, it's not finished, but I wanted to show you what I have so far, and maybe you can leave a guess in the comments of what you think it is. Like, he's not finished yet, obviously. There's still a lot more parts that I need to put to it, but just from like looking at it, you kind of look, to me it kind of looks like a big like booger. I don't know. Other people on my Instagram have guessed that this is an avocado, little thing from Among Us. This is one of those projects where, you know, I get inspired and I'm making it, and then halfway through I'm like, okay, I'm over this. I want to make something else. This is in my bin of items to finish. Another one of my favorite things to make is these jumbo size pickles. I have 4 of these. Very fun to make. I love these because these do not have a lot of, well, actually any sewing. Now I really like making pickles. I could probably do these with my eyes closed. I've made so many in the past year. We have 2 small bees, fit right in the palm of your hand. These are just the classic yellow and black. I also added a little blush, and they're one of the less expensive items in my shop. So these are always a good option. And now the grand finale. This is my latest pattern. It releases this Friday, November 10th. I don't know when this video is gonna go up, but either way, I'm really excited for this pattern to be released. This one, I'm gonna have to make a separate video on that whole process of putting this together, all the trial and error that I had to go through, because I think this was like my 5th version of the cat that I had made, because there was just so many different little tweaks that I had to make, a lot that goes into it. So it has this big heart on the lower right side of the belly, a long tail, and it can even stand up on its own. So just stand it up anywhere you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm so excited to start making YouTube videos. There's many more to come, so stay tuned.